Well, hello everybody. So what I'm gonna say in this episode, sorry, my phone dropped. I accidentally dropped my phone. So what I'm gonna be saying is my fanmade. I'm not gonna be talking. I'm gonna talk in the fourth person perspective. I'm gonna give my fanmade a bunch of parts story how the Kwamis were born and bonded. We're starting off with Tiki, the Kwame of creation, and a little bit of Plague, but more Plague is gonna get the part two. Then, oh yeah, the timeline is not in order. So if you're gonna curious, if you're really curious, yeah, I'm gonna try to make it in order to be honest. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so long time ago, there was nothing in the universe but an explosion, a beautiful explosion, made a bunch of stars. AKA, this is not, I don't know if it's facts, but still, this is my family thing, so doesn't have to be real world. So, and one star was special. It shrunk down into a shape of a Kwame, and it became to life, and that was Tiki, the Kwame of creation, and the first ever alive being that's capable to move. She was confused. She was scared. She was interesting. She was curious. She was I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry for this. Where are my manners? Okay, let me just continue. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry if I interrupt, but I'm just gonna tell. Okay, so Tiki, through a few hundred years, Tiki started learning that she has the power of creation, and she created a bunch of planets. And one of it's the planet Earth, the planet that we live in. And a special back then there only were dinosaurs, a few humans, and a few million years, And the first human found the Kwami, and there were some wooden type of earrings, and that's camouflage mode. And then he transformed, and he found Tiki. He brought in with her, and a lot of people are fascinated. How did Kwamis can be fused with miraculous? How can you make a magical being power up you accessory and give you superpowers? So Tiki and that person had a big bond, and that bond with those wooden earrings. Oh yeah, this is the Stone Age. So yeah, I'm just getting that out. And when she transformed, oh yeah, and the first person that bonds with a Kwame gets to create the name, and he said Tiki spots on. So, but what we know camouflage mode changes through the universe, but the active mode is always the exact same. The active Tiki Ladybug Miraculous is still the exact same today. But in camouflage mode, through the ages, the person saw a complete different of the world view that he used it. He had a yo-yo. He was fascinated. And he used a lucky charm. And that lucky charm was a hammer. A metal hammer. But he was fascinated. And some people, we know in the show that Tiki, usually when you use a lucky charm, you don't get anything from the future, the past, or anything new. But this was a new object. They were fascinated. He showed the people. Back then, people didn't, there was no super villains, so he didn't keep his. Oh, sorry. And they didn't need to keep their secret identities, so he showed them. Oh, sorry, my friend. Don't just believe this. And yeah, they were fascinated. They were like, okay, I'm gonna just translate their because back then they didn't know how to speak. They were like, what a fascinating thing that is. What is it? What is that thing it's made out of? Why is it spotty? Oh yeah, and it was not made out of spots. Just to put it out, Tiki's creations can be without spots, like how we saw in Siren when Ladybug used her lucky charm. Why am I so interrupted? Okay, when Ladybug used her lucky charm, she didn't get spotted red keys with black spots. She got just normal keys. So Tiki just created a normal hammer. Imagine just a hammer. they use for working tools like, I don't know what they call, but just roll with it. So let's go back to the story. Tiki, but as we know, what you create doesn't last forever. Out of tiki shadow, plague was born. The Kwame of destruction. But that's to be known as the part 2 of the series, the history of the miraculouses. We have learned that the plague and tiki. So okay, let's go. So like there was a lucky charm. People were fascinated. He shared the miraculouses, and people were fascinated. People saw beautiful view, dinosaurs, but it didn't last forever. Plague, with playful, accidentally destroyed the dinosaurs, and 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 from that time on, people never wanted to see those creatures again. People feared them of their plague of the destruction, but that's all I know for this episode. This is only for part of the tiki. I hope you enjoyed. If you like this, if you want me to see part 2, make sure to like, subscribe. But yeah, and if you want this to be a gacha live series, just tell me in the comments. Bye.